What's going on, you guys? I'm Zach with the Panther Pod. It's my co-host Collin.
Yo.
My co-host Daxton.
What up?
And our very special guest, Mr. Meche.
What up?
Yeah, Mr. Meche.
Let's get into it. So, Mr. Meche.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today. We just had a few questions, about art and your time here at LHS. And let's get started off with the Art Honor Society. What is that? How do you get into that? And so on and so forth.
So basically, to divide into like chunks and just understand it. I mean, obviously, it's a group of people that love art more than anything else. I mean, the fine arts, graphic design, poster design, sculpture, all that cool stuff. And as far as like getting into it, I mean, anyone that has a passion for art can join us. But we do have recruitment windows, which sadly we just closed our last recruitment window back in like the fall. But we are gonna re-recruit back in the springtime or soon in the future into the spring or whatever. But just the general idea of it, people like to be in clubs and do cool things. You guys have this whole like setup right here, so it's almost like a little club if you're in the AV and all that. But ours is like we try to go to museums, do every excuse in the book to possibly give my kids opportunities in competitions, going to go see we're going to be scheduling something with Houston, not ISD, but the U of H, and hopefully maybe take a trip over there and see their art departments and stuff. But yeah, it's basically a community of kids that just really love art, and we just like to be in the same group, same kind of mindset.
So how does that work? You guys like battle it out, or is it like Fight Club? Or like what do you do competitively?
Don't say anything about it, right? Stays a secret. But we have our, it is competitive, I will say that much, as far as fighting goes and things like that. We always want to do the best we can, and competition, you're going to grow through competition more than anything else. But it's a good kind of competition, and it's not a secret. It's a club that everyone should know about. And we try to post on social media all the time. We got an Instagram account, we got a Facebook, and we're apparently trying to work on a TikTok account.
Oh, that should be fun.
On
the TikTok?
I'm not well versed in TikTok or anything like that, but yeah, we're gonna try to do more social media stuff.
Let's get those handles for the other accounts, though.
Look, my kids are the ones that run it more than anything. I'm the chairman. I'm the face of the whole thing, right? People look at me and they're like, okay, that's the art guy, right? But
it's really the one with the crayons, huh?
That's the guy.
The guy with the crayons, dude.
The guy with the crayons. Oh my God! But for sure, it's more student-led than anything else. That's a big thing about societies, because I think you guys as students, y'all need to be the ones in charge. Teachers will help you out, but it's really you guys that really make things run around the school.
Right.
That's cool stuff for me.
Because nobody said it, drip?
Yes, today it's immaculate, man.
Drip.
I try. You caught me on a good day. I felt very floral today. Yesterday I was wearing bacon and eggs and little chickens all over my.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Always bringing
all about
life
the
to
spirit.
the hallways.
Yeah.
It's
We
refreshing.
always see you on those character days out there in that banana costume.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was.
Try to keep it fresh. Try to keep it unique.
So, what do you think about the dress-up days this year?
So far, I think students that really go all out. I respect that, because I don't know if y'all know this, but I am a graduate from Liberty. I'm alumni and all that good stuff. So during my time being here, I would literally go all out every single day. When it was a blackout day or whatever, I was head to toe completely blacked out, and with the gold drip and everything. One time we had a hillbilly day, and that was pretty interesting. We had the teeth and everything. So it's all fun, and that's the big part. It's spirit and just bringing it in, because school should be serious, but at the same time you gotta have that fun.
Of course.
So how has Liberty as a whole changed since you were in high school?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you'll make me feel old. First off, I ain't that old yet.
When was your graduation year?
2012.
Dang, I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be an old man at this point. I'm gonna age, literally you're gonna see my face start turning more gray. But what's so wild to me is that, first off, this room used to be the photoshopping room and stuff like that, which is really leaps and bounds from where it was before. It was technically the starting up of videography and stuff like that, but...
Where's the art room whenever you went?
Oh! Yeah, that would be a good start for that there, right? It is actually in the room that I'm teaching in right now. So that's the one that I remember to be the art room. Like that was the staple place, is back there in the front towards the office in case a kid was in trouble. We'd always get sent there. And I am guilty of being tardy. I'm guilty of that. It was my first class of the day. I just got in and we'd have to park way back over there and walk all the way to the front. But now you guys have to like come in through the front building. So, I mean, as far as differences wise, I feel like there's a lot more opportunities that you guys have now than we had back then. But I mean, I feel like that's going to happen no matter what. Every time we go towards the future, there's always going to be new things to do. Right, crazy stuff. I like podcasts. I mean, like I've never been on a podcast in my life. I would never imagine this being a thing that Liberty does, but it's awesome.
It is awesome.
And it's all student led.
Exactly.
Dandy. So you said you graduated in 2012, which was a big year for art in certain categories, like movies. That's the year that the Avengers came out.
It is. I remember seeing it when I was in high school.
I remember seeing it when I was in first grade.
When Iron Man dropped, that's when I bought into that entire franchise.
Yeah, I was 2 when the movie came out. So, yeah. So, I mean, I feel like whenever you were in high school, I feel like maybe y'all doing different kind of art projects. Can you remember any one single project that you thought, wow, this is the coolest thing ever, and I'm only in high school, so it's just the beginning?
Funny story, and I'm being fully honest on this. When I was in high school, and I was in my art class and everything else, I had a talent for it, and my teacher recognized it 100%. But I wasn't as motivated as what I got later on. Because, like, I didn't get my full-on, like, epiphany, I guess, until, like, college. But the big projects I remember doing is, like, we did still lifes, we did...
Hate that class. Hate everyone in it.
All right. We did some sketches on some pumpkins, and like the things that kind of stand out to me because like I actually went through my portfolio. I mean, I made a painting of a pirate surrounded by ninjas. I mean, like
that's super cool.
A bunch of random ideas, and I feel like I could do a better version of it now if I were to actually go back. And that's the other fun part too, is like always keep up with anything you've done because you always will learn and grow from it. But looking back on my high school career in arts, I feel like I could have been, and I kicked myself for this, I could have been way more motivated, and like I could have done so much more at such an early age, and I feel like it could have like, even, I mean like the what ifs, like forever, right?
Right.
I mean like, what if I did this, what if I did that? I mean like, I don't sweat it anymore, like I've gotten over that fact, I'm an adult, whatever, like we're in the present, do what we can do right now. But I mean, the big thing that I would say I benefited from was like the exposure to that as a class. I think that helped me tremendously in whatever it is that I need to do.
And you brought up, excuse me, you brought up college.
Yep.
Where did you go to college at?
LU, Lamar University.
Mm.
Have fun.
Dandy. I've actually been to Lamar. It was for AV. We went and looked at their broadcast area.
Broadcast room.
Yeah, for like news and stuff.
So were there any like fun field trips that you took in high school?
Must
Like,
not have been.
You hear
That's
crickets right now, right?
That's a tough one.
Because like I feel like when I really look back on it, the only things that stand out to me like field trip wise, I just remember going on so many like trips like Moody Gardens when I was like a little kid, like in elementary and stuff. But like in high school though, I feel like that's also my fault for not applying myself to all the clubs and organizations that were available, like Interacting Leo Club, because they do all the cool stuff. Was that as far as field trips go, I mean, like, it kind of, like, during my generation, they kind of died out for high schoolers, which is kind of a bummer. Which is, I think, why I'm so motivated to, like, get out of the school for, like, my kids, especially with, like, National Art Honor Society. Like, I want them to go do things more. Like, there's more than just, like, Liberty. Like, we got Beaumont over there, we got Houston over there. Heck, I'll even take some kids to San Antonio to Six Flags if we really can.
Oh, man.
I mean, like, we're always accepting people, but the only thing is, the prerequisites are you have to have at least one fine arts credit that's art, like an actual art, not choir, theater, and stuff like that. So you have to be some type of art. And if not, you do have to show us a portfolio of your work, of things that you
That's
created.
crazy.
because we do want some people to have talent, because we're going to put you to work and we're going to put you in some competitions, because I don't know if y'all know this, but I had a student win $1,000 enrolling themselves in a competition.
She did a name drop. Let's get a name drop.
That would be Lauren Lejeune.
Yeah.
Right there.
Miss Lauren Lejeune.
Lauren's so talented.
Yeah. And what's so nutty is that, like, literally this was right before we went off for summer and everything. It was the I Am Texas competition. She made a piece that was for rodeo art, and she didn't fully finish it for rodeo art. So I talked to her. I was like, okay, just keep working on it, and, like, I'm sure something will pop up. Sure enough, the competition popped up, and it was a digital piece. So we sent it off, and we did not get results until September. This is back in, like,
Oof.
like she graduated, she's gone through the summer, everything,
Yeah.
whatever. And I get a message saying, your kid won. I was like, okay, the one. So I scrolled through, and there it says first place, and that's $1,000 check written out to her. And I gave her a phone call literally in the middle of class, and I was just like, hey, guess what, you won. And she's like, fangirl. And I would too. Like, how would you feel if you got a phone call saying you got $1,000?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching the Panther Pod. I'm Zach. This is Collin.
Hey, yo.
Daxton.
Yeah.
And our very special guest, Mr. Meche.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. It was awesome to have you. Until next time.